Take 25 milligrams once daily and watch your test explode.
Well, is he in fact a doctor? Is he getting your blood work done? Coach Greg, in today's video, if you can't beat them, join them. And so we got a guy, he's calling out fake natties, saying, you think that these guys are natural, but you know that they're not. And so it's been exposed, what could these guys be taking? And he says, here's the problem. Over the years, testosterone levels, they're on the decline. Years ago, our testosterones were so high, but every year now, due to the environment and so on, testosterone levels are on the decline. Personally, I think this is a bunch of nonsense. I've read the studies, done the research, and I believe it's bullshit. The various people that they tested, you could easily bias it. Let's take a group of healthy young males and test their testosterone levels. And how accurate were those tests years ago? In comparison of today, let's take a bunch of kids playing Game Boy and let's see what their testosterone levels are. Lo and behold, the testosterone are lower. Does that mean that our testosterones have gone down, or is it simply environmental factors? People are lazy, they're not exercising, they're sitting on their asses watching Netflix and chill when they should be watching Coach Greg and chill. You know what I'm talking about. But let's go with that. Let's go with testosterone levels in 2023. They're half of what they were 50 years ago. Let's assume that that's true.
With our generation, testosterone is declining so fast. And who wants low T? Couldn't be me. But I take steroids, and I love it.
And so rather than taking testosterone to boost his testosterone levels, could he not have tried G-test? I mean, are we not at least going to try something natural before we start using banned performance-enhancing drugs? If you're interested in that, obviously, code Greg, 10% off. Click the link in the description. But let's see what he's going to say now.
But if you want to get natural tattooed on your forehead, keep watching.
And so apparently he's going to tell us what we can take and still be natural. I mean, I didn't see him say G-test, but whatever. And so let's see, can you in fact take what he's recommended and still be natural?
Introducing enclomiphene.
Enclomiphene is a banned performance-enhancing drug. If you take enclomiphene, you are not natural. Same as if you take a SARM, for example, Rad 140 Osterine, you are not natural. And notice on the bottle it says for research purposes only. It's not legal for you to take that and actually swallow it.
I'm going to make it simple. You wake up every morning, give this to your rat by the mouth.
Do you really think he's saying to give it to your lab rat, or are you the lab rat? And so what he's doing is he's lying to you. He's saying if you take this product, you can say you're natural. You can't say you're natural, and this is a research chemical. It's banned by WADA. Do you notice he didn't say that? Do you think there's a reason why he might have not have mentioned this?
And your natural testosterone production by your brain is going to double, even triple.
And so he claims that it's going to double or triple your testosterone. Sounds amazing. If this was actually 100% natural and not banned by WADA and was safe, then I would 100% recommend it. G-test, on the other hand, expect 200 to 400 nanograms per deciliter. It's not double or triple, but it's certainly something.
Now let's break down what David said for a second, because this is exactly what all of your favorite natural influencers are taking.
I certainly don't think that all of them are taking this. I don't believe that Jesse James West or Will Tennyson are taking enclomiphene. It's possible, I don't know for sure, but I'm willing to bet millions and millions of dollars that not all of them are taking it. Some are, of course they are. But to say that all of them or the majority of them are, I don't believe so. Now, Alex Eubank in particular, I do in fact think that he's taking this. His testosterone levels were in the 200s and 400s, maybe even the 600s once in his life, suddenly 932. And I do believe based on the blood work that he posted that he was in fact taking enclomiphene. Remember, enclomiphene can increase your anxiety. And remember, Alex Eubank was in fact taken to hospital for bouts of anxiety. And so perhaps he shouldn't be taking this. There are several risk factors.
So that goes straight to your testicles and makes them produce, like David said, double or triple the testosterone in your body.
And so remember, it may in fact double or triple your testosterone levels, but only if your testicles are working properly. Now, if you were born with hypogonadism and your testicles are not working properly, it's not going to double or triple the testosterone output. These are only for people with functioning testicles. And if you are in fact functioning normal, you don't need enclomiphene. It's not actually safe. There's a very small window of which enclomiphene is going to be effective. You take too little, it's not going to work. You take too much, it's going to cause toxic effects. Case in point, Alex Eubank. If he was in fact taking enclomiphene and he was feeling this anxiety, remember chest palpitations, getting stressed out, panicking and so on, this can lead to anxiety, and he in fact went to the hospital. Another side effect, LDL, the bad cholesterol, this can go up. This is not good. This can lead to plaques, atherosclerosis, or in other words, an early death. And so is it really worth it? Yeah, I doubled my testosterone, of which it was already in the normal range, and perhaps you're suffering from testosterone dysmorphia. Oh, it's only 500 nanograms per deciliter. I need to double or triple it. And so you get on enclomiphene. Is it actually going to double or triple your muscle growth? Of course not. Just because your testosterone levels have doubled doesn't mean you're going to build double the muscle.
Take 25 milligrams once daily and watch your test explode.
Well, is he in fact a doctor? Is he getting your blood work done? Do you in fact need 25 milligrams a day? To me, that is a very high dose. I would expect most people would begin at 12.5 milligrams. And so that's half of the dose he's recommended. And so he's telling people to take 25 milligrams, which is in fact a very high dose, and saying it's going to double and triple your testosterone levels. What if you don't want to double or triple it? What if that causes toxic side effects? What if that leads to anxiety, high cholesterol? What if it causes you to die an early death? Did he disclaim any of this? And at the end of the video, if you need some, code blah, 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 link in bio. And so that means he's being paid to do this. He has a financial incentive to try to sell you enclomiphene. And not just a little bit, a very high dose of it. And so why don't I just tell everyone to take a very high dose of enclomiphene, tell them it's going to double and triple their testosterone levels, not explain anything about it being dangerous for the body, that it has toxic and dangerous side effects, and that if you take it, you're no longer Natty. And so do you believe that this is ethical? Do you think that this is morally okay for him to do so? If he had said enclomiphene can boost testosterone levels, and in many people this can be beneficial, and if you do so with the advice and consent of your doctor, I 100% encourage you to do so. But for other people, it's not safe, you shouldn't do it. And perhaps you should go and get your testosterone levels checked and see if you can increase testosterone through a natural method. And so when I say to people, please consider taking G-test, is that not me being ethical? Am I promoting something that's banned by WADA? This is 100% legal and it's safe. And so many people are going to criticize me. I'm selling and promoting supplements, and so how am I any different? These supplements, they're all legal. They're all legal. And am I taking all of them? Nope. Would I take G-test if I were not taking testosterone prescribed by a doctor? Yes. Am I telling people to go out and get testosterone? Absolutely not. Although I take it, I explain that there are pros and cons. It is in fact bad if you take too much. I don't suggest everyone go and jump on HRT just because I'm doing it. And have I abused steroids in the past? Abso-freaking-lutely. Do I regret it? Yes. Will it in fact shorten my life? Maybe. I don't know. But what I do know is when you leave out all of the bad and only explain the good and show only one side of a story, it paints the incorrect picture. And so interested in any of the supplements, harder than last time, G-Test, G-Stim, Seco bars, pre-workout, protein bars, we got so much stuff. Please head over to the website. And of course, when you get over there, remember code Greg, 10% off. Also, got no money, no problem. We got free diet and training program, close to 50 pages, first and last name and email address, coming straight to you. Please, everyone, have no excuse to get in the shape of your life. And if you can't afford G-Tests, we've thought of you. We have 3 tests, fewer ingredients, but the most important ones, and also have Tom Catalee on its own. Subscribe, click the bell button, like the video if you liked it, and add in a comment. Helps with the algorithm. Don't forget to watch one of those 2 bloops. And of course, the Circle Diet book, the training books, we got 3 of them, beginner, intermediate, and advanced. Take your pick. And of course, cookbook 3.0. We got cookbook 2.0, 1.0. We got so many cookbooks, PDF, hard copy. You need to get one of the cookbooks. Well, you don't need to, but you should get it. And until next time, I am out.